If you just joined us, it is still Journalist Hangout. I still have Tony YJ right here and also BKO. Let the conversation continue. NYSC orientation camps across Nigeria erupted in jubilation over approval of the new allowances of 77,000 naira for corps members with effect from July 2024. In a letter, the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission, signed by the chairman Embu, said the increase is in line with the enactment of the National Minimum Wage Amendment Act 2024. It's a good time for one to be a corps member right about now. But, Viko, the federal government approving 77,000 naira for corps members. This is good news, don't you agree?
Yes, it is. Every time we come up with a new minimum wage, the corps members would also benefit. When the minimum wage moved to 30,000, they gave them 33,000. This time around, it's 70,000. They are getting 7,000 more. We have to commend the DG of the NYSC, Brigadier General Ahmed, because he actually went to see the Salaries Commission boss, Ekponta, to demand that the welfare of corps members must be made paramount. And this has come to justify and to reward his advocacy for the corps members under his care. So it's a good thing that this has happened. 70,000, I heard some people saying it should actually be 70,000 a day on my wall. And somebody said, can you pay your workers, if you have any, 70,000 a month? You know, because it's so easy to sit on social media and say absolute nonsense.
Exactly.
For corps members serving their country, what they are earning is not even salaries, allowance, but it's significant. During our own time, the Alawi, as we call it, was 250 naira, not 250,000. So 250 naira was.
But it was something at that time.
Even at that time, I could still save money.
Oh, really?
My younger sister was preparing for ICANN. I still saved money from it and bought accounting books.
Oh, books?
Yes. My uncle Faleke came to Kaduna to see me in the Compass Lodge, and he said, your sister is preparing for ICANN. Won't you
contribute something?
As a big brother.
I went inside, gave him money to take back to Lagos.
Wow.
To give her, and she bought books. She was very grateful today, and she passed that ICANN exam in one sitting.
Wow.
Today she is executive director, corporate and investment banking at Access Bank, but she still remains grateful.
Just that little.
From a corpus or corps members Alawi. I've heard that word does not exist. From a corps members Alawi, she was able to get some books. So the money had value at that time, though it was small. It had value. We ate well. We would buy yam, we would even host parties, from our Alawi. So,
but with this 77,000 naira, if you're good, if you manage yourself, I think you can at least save.
Transportation cost is what really, yes. Transportation cost eats up people's salaries. If transportation cost is reduced drastically, they will be able to get by. They will get by with 77.
Well, I want to believe that maybe before the end of this year, maybe the naira would you know, grow a bit of muscle. But let's talk about the core members. Apart from increasing this core members' pay, what, in your opinion, should the federal government be also doing, the government be doing, for core members in terms of security-wise, in terms of employment opportunities,
skill acquisition and all that? Yeah.
What are the things do you think
I think more on they should invest more in skill acquisition, because everyone's going to come out today to start, you know, wearing tie, seeking for
the white-collar
jobs and all that. You know, so while serving, it's advised that skill acquisition should be a key, key part of serving your country. Not just go there and every morning you come and do parade, jump the ropes, and all that. It goes beyond that. You prepare them for tomorrow. If the school cannot provide it, I think NYSC should be able to do that within, that period of mobilization. It's something. And then in addition to that, the 77,000, for instance, when you are now posted to an organization to serve, apart from the 77,000 coming from the federal government, your employers, to most times, add to it. So at the end of the day, you may be earning up to 100,000.
Yes.
Just as Jide said here, he was able to save. But my problem right now is the present generation cannot save. They've not bought data, they've not bought phone, they've not browsed, and all. So a lot of distraction. That time, you can actually save.
Yes.
You can save. And this 77K is not small money compared to minimum wage, which is 70. So most of them are even earning more than their parents.
Exactly.
So I think I commend the government here, because it goes beyond 77K. They've definitely, at the end of the day, earn more than. So if this is a time to try themselves, you can actually save. To imbibe the saving culture, you can save. Because some Nigeria, because this 77,000, some families are actually living on it.
True.
So if you're paying a copper, I've gone online, I see a lot of people say, wow, I want to go back to, I beg government, I want to come back and serve. Can I come back and serve again? Because unemployment is, what it is in Nigeria. So if you're, as a copper, government is paying. From 33K, we know things. We know our currency doesn't have value, but from 33,000 to, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So you should be able to utilize it. Yeah, I think I commend government for it.
So talking about training, like myself, I got a radio job right after NYSC. OBS and all. But what are those things that you think the government should do, to also better the lives of core members?
Yeah, there's a lot that they can do. I think the core members also need to be insured.
Insured?
Yes, health insurance is important. And there are some risks. There are some risks associated with youth service.
Okay.
So some of those risks, government can help get them insured against some of those risks. I also think that there should be compulsory military training for core members. We need to take this thing has been there since 75. We need to add to it. There are responsibilities that they take. For example, if you stop medical doctors amongst the core members from working in a state like Lagos, for example, Lagos will be in trouble. Because so many of them are posted to hospitals, tertiary hospitals, where they are providing service. Some of them are posted to primary health centers in the rural areas. They are providing service. In some places, a good number of the teaching staff are actually core members. So there is a lot. Yes, there is a lot that they are doing. So if government were to get them insured, for example, it won't be a bad idea, but I still think that a compulsory military training, because other countries do it.
Yes.
Once you get to a particular age, you have to go and serve your country.
Like a year.
South Korea, I remember the great tennis player, Ivanisevic, he had to go and do national training. In Israel too, you serve your country.
True.
So when war comes, those are the people that Israel will use as reservists, and some of them are young. When war comes, they'll be able to draft them, especially in emergency war situations. So we also need, if we can't do that, how about agriculture?
A lot.
We have left only about 15% less than 15%.
Okay.
Of, no more than 15% to be on the safe side, of arable land has been cultivated. So we can use the NYSC, use core members to get involved in agri-production on a much bigger scale and incentivize it for them.
To make it attractive.
Yes. What are we doing with all that land?
All right.
If we've cultivated not more than 15% of the entire arable land in our country, then we've not done enough.
Exactly.
And these core members, a lot of them do not actually have so much to do.
Sure.
Get them involved in agri-production. Introduce a scheme, institute a scheme that will even reward them for getting involved in agri-production. You see that food production will not be a problem anymore.
All right. Let's move to our other story.